Hey guys, this is Aegis, and this is game one between UMBC and Miami University in the Collegiate Star League. And, well, it looks like Mr. Showtime is not really happy right now. But Mr. Showtime is playing a Zerg for the University of Miami. He's going to be spawning over here in the bottom left corner, and directly across the map is going to be Siren from UMBC, going to be playing as the pink Terran player. For some reason, this really does not look pink to me on my screen. It looks more like a light purple. I guess there must be something off with my color settings. But over here, Showtime is gonna be, well, we don't know what he's gonna be doing yet. He does have the Overlords popping out, so he should be going for either a pool first or going for that natural expansion. He has gone up to 13 drones, so no sort of cheese out of him as of yet. Siren, of course, as Terran, you can cheese at any point of time in the game. He does have his barracks now on the way. And as far as we know about Terran players, this could indicate cheese. Of course, this would be pretty slow cheese if it did come out. Showtime is going to be checking the back of his base just in case, and it looks like he will be going for the hatch first. Gas now on the way for Siren. Oh, by the way, this is week 18, which is the last week. I skipped a couple of weeks because there are a couple of forfeits, a lot of not so interesting games. I hope this set is good because I didn't actually preview it. So if it is bad, I do apologize. There's the gas now finished for Siren, immediately putting 2 additional SCVs into that gas, and the barracks finishing as well. He's going to try to wall that drone out of here, but it looks like Mr. Showtime just sneaks in, but that drone is definitely dead. It's not going to ever be able to escape from the confines of this base. It's like a jail. Showtime does have his natural expansion almost finished. He does have a gas on the way as well as the pool. So he will be going for a speedling opening. Overlord now making its way over to this possible 4th base for Siren, or a possible 4th base for Showtime. He's going to be able to scout in later. There's a gas deal going on over here for Showtime. I don't know if Siren is actually interested in taking this gas so early though. There's the factory coming up for Siren, and he should be going for reactored Hellions as the opening in this case. Probably see a command center afterwards. Couple of Zerglings on the way for Showtime, and no transfer of drones, surprisingly, is mining a little bit of gas. If he would just transfer his drones, he'd get a little bit more efficient mining. He has Queens on the way as well. There's the first drone mining at the natural expansion, and Siren just immediately building the natural expansion at the, well, on site. No need to float this one. A couple of Marines going to be moving to the front to guard this natural expansion. There's the reactor finishing up. The factory is also up and running. Looks like he will be lifting that and switching it over. Spawning pools now researching the Zergling speed, and there's only one guy remaining in gas. Showtime switching those drones back onto minerals to be able to get that mineral boost. Perhaps go for a 3rd base in response to the Terran's natural expansion. First 2 Hellions going to be popping out real soon. Those are rallied to the front. I actually think they might pop in on the inside and get a little bit stuck if Siren forgets to lift the supply depot. Forgets to leave the supply depot alone. There's the tech lab coming up on the barracks. Showtime getting up his first spine crawler and the baneling nest. So maybe he's going to be going for a bust. He's making a still drones and a couple of Zerglings at a time. Normally Zerg players would like to make drones for this entire time, seeing that his opponent has gone for a natural expansion. Does he even know about it? I don't think he knows. So I guess Showtime just doesn't have enough information to make the decisions here. So he does have the baneling nest as well as the Evo chamber on the way. Still more Zerglings popping out. Interesting decision here. I don't know if I actually quite agree with making so many Zerglings as of this moment. There's the tech lab researching the siege tech for those Sea Shanks. First Sea Shank is about to pop out as well. A couple of Zerglings poking to the front. Looks like they were able to kill a few units up at the watchtower. Lair now on the way, and a couple of Hellions trying to do some damage over here. Siren going to be roasting away this queen. Will he be able to take it down before it hits the creep? Looks like he will not. And the Zerglings, wow, the Spinecrawler just unburrowing at the completely wrong time. The queen falls down, and that's a pretty big problem for Showtime. He's immediately making another queen, but this will slow down his production by quite a bit. He's already banked a lot of minerals, and that's not exactly where the Zerg player wants to be as of this point. He's not quite yet begun mining a lot of gas, so we'll see what kind of tech he decides to do with that lair. Maybe go for a, I don't know, a Nidus? There's the refinery coming up for Siren inside of his main. Looks like he will be going Marine tank. First two tanks are out in the field. He's also making additional Marines, and he's getting ready to move out as well. Unloading the bunker, moving across the map. More gases on the way for Showtime. And I do believe Siren thinks it's Showtime as well. He's going to be moving across with all of these units. He does have the siege tech complete. No stim pack as of yet, but he will be getting that after this big attack. A Spinecrawler is on the way, and Showtime almost made another Baneling's nest over there. And what he needs to do is prevent those Sea Shanks from setting up in an optimal position. And there's the Spinecrawlers coming up, and the Banelings moving to the front. I don't know if he's in a good position right now. The Zergling's trying to run by and clean up that Sea Shank. Looks like the Marine's going to be able to micro back, and he was unable to take down that Sea Shank. 2-3 SCVs here, still able to do the repair action. Looks like Siren will be rallying his units across the field right now. He feels that this is a very strong position, and bunkers coming up as well. This is going to be trouble for Showtime. An Overlord will fall. And it does supply block Showtime, so this is a big problem now. He's only going to be able to have this many Zerglings out in the field until he gets additional Overlords. He's trying to get the Ventral Sacks for the Overlords, maybe do some Baneling dropping. Baneling's now being morphed, but no Baneling speed, and that's a really big problem, especially with Siren having these Siege Tanks. Marine's getting a pretty nice spread, and additional bunkers on the way for Siren. He's spending his money, I guess he's spending his money okay-ish. There's the Spinecrawler actually moving to the front. Again, a bad time to unburrow those Spinecrawlers, and there come the Banelings trying to move forward. The Marines moving forward as well. There's Spinecrawlers up on the high ground. I guess that's what took care of one of those Sea Shanks. And Siren is going to be finishing up these bunkers. Still additional units coming across the field. More and more Marines going to be joining this. Siege tanks as well. There's another siege tank moving towards the front. And with the Spinecrawler up at the front, he's going to be able to poke away at this bunker. And a single siege tank will be able to blast away at that Spinecrawler. With the SCVs repairing, that Spinecrawler is going to get the short end of this stick. Spinecrawler quickly moving back and reburrowing. There's so many Zerglings out in the field right now for Showtime. He's making as many Banelings as he possibly can. And another hatch is on the way, trying to spend all of that money as best as possible. The Sea Shank, another Sea Shank joining the field. Stimpack going down, going to be able to clean up these Spinecrawlers up on the high ground. And it looks like Showtime is going to be going for it now. All of the Zerglings streaming forward. The Baneling is in the mix as well. Will he be able to bust through the Sea Shanks in very good positions, trying to go through those bunkers as well? But the Sea Shanks hold strong. The last of the Banelings do go down. Still more Marines out on the field. Showtime still with a 1.4k in the bank, trying to make 26 additional Zerglings. But is it enough? Siren continuing to pour on the pressure. Additional units just streaming across the map. He has such a strong infrastructure back at home as well. He has third orbital command complete. Showtime is behind only on 2 bases. And that Spinecrawler is getting ranged here, and it looks like it will be forced to reburrow. Overlords do have speed now, but I don't think that, well, okay, they